Yes, I think this one sounds better, right? Yeah. Woo! I was so excited. And then school just announced something for all my friends here that are on school. I'll be actually able to do live streaming on school now directly, like native live streaming. So instead of going through YouTube like in a big circumvented circle, I'll be able to do it straight into school. I'm so excited. So I can't wait to experiment with that. But say hello in the comments if you're joining us here, and let's see where everyone's joining us from. And if this is your first time here, don't forget. Usually in the beginning of every live stream, we just say hello in the comment. Say where we're joining us from, and if you're in the U.S., please go ahead and type out your full state so all our international friends can know and understand where you are as well, since they're not familiar with the state abbreviations. And thank you very much. And let's see who's joining us today. Hooray! I'm so excited. You have no idea. Oh, Janet from Peru. Oh, you're back home. Hooray! Love that. And Hannes joining us from Denmark. It's getting colder now, right? Hello, Jenny. Oh, Jenny's joining us. Hello, Jenny. Let's see here. Oh, and Angela from Fishers, Indiana. Hooray! And Laura's joining us from sunny Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Actually, it was actually very, very cool here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's see. Who else do we have? Wendy's joining us. Right. Oh, Wendy, thank you very so much. If you don't know, Wendy's like my cricket design space angel. So if you don't know the story, usually what the way cricket design space used to be is that anyone could download their software, and you just sign up with an account, and it was free for anyone to use, whether you had a cricket or not, didn't matter, right? So that's how I could sign up for an account, and I can help members troubleshoot if there's ever an issue that they had with my SVG files that they were trying to work with inside cricket design space. But a few months ago, when I tried to log in, it was locked. It said, yeah, to connect the machine before you can access our software. I said, got very, very mad. And I was like, what is this nonsense? So they're basically forcing you to buy one of their machines before you even get access to their software, right? So I was like, well, forget that. But then I thought, maybe I'll wait for like a Black Friday special or something, buy a Cricut just because, But then Wendy, she sent me one of her machines that she was no longer using. It's the Joy. So it's like so appropriately named. It's a little bundle of joy. It came, and then I hooked it up, and ta-da! I now have access to Cricut Design Space, which was all I really needed, So please, a big hurrah and applause for Wendy for helping me out so I don't have to go out and buy a Cricut machine because I'm a Silhouette user. So thank you very much, Wendy. Yay! Hold up. Thank you, Wendy. And let's see here. Who do we have here today? And Wendy's joining us from Iowa and 75 degrees, like glorious. Thank you very much. And Kultinana, Terry's joining us. 69, starting to get a little chilly, time to bust out the sweaters and sweatshirts. Yeah. And Sasa's joining us from Scotland. Love it. Angela says, watching on my phone today as I'm continuing to piece together my Bellagio top. Oh, it's beautiful. I wish you could see it. Can't wait for her to finish it and show it to all of you. No sound. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Yeah, it was on the default mic, and then I was like, I need to be on the good mic. Might as well, since I have it, right? So yes. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, okay, I think our sound's back. Nancy's joining us from Western New York. Hello, Nancy. So glad you're here. And then let's see. You can hear me. Awesome. Julie's joining us from Louisiana. Let's see here. Da-da. Okay, I hear. Okay, very, very good. And Anne is joining us from Maine. Hello. So I know we're streaming to Facebook. Let me just quickly check that our friends on Facebook can see us. Oh my god, you have no idea. When the internet works, it's like life just became so easy, right? And then when it doesn't work, it's like but how do you strangle the internet? I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. Where should I be streaming here? Should I be streaming? Yes, there we are. Let me go share that to the EPP Collective. That group is growing like bonkers, but let's see. Let's see here. Hi everyone. Let's see. There we go. We're live. Okay. Okay, sharing that to the Facebook group. Yay! I didn't even get a chance to see if anything stuck in my teeth, but it looks okay so far. So very ladylike, right? Okay, all right. So I think we're streaming okay to the group. Looks fine. Hold on. Yes. Hooray! Okay, awesome. So hopefully I'll see some comments from our Facebook friends joining us here too, and hopefully I hope all the connections working okay. Wendy, you're like my cricket design space angel. Yay! Let's see. And we have Jaylene's joining us. Let's see. I don't see Jaylene. Jody. Jody's joining us from Indiana. Hello, Jody. Did I miss Jaylene? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I hope. I tried to catch everyone. All right. So we're officially 1 week out from the expanding Dresden Christmas tree skirt sew along starting. And last week, my internet was still like the really really weird. So I don't know if you caught it, but let me show you my two. Let's see here. So I'll show you my two versions that I made when we did the original expanding Dresden sew along. This is one. And this is all Lucian Memoir à Paris from Lucian. They don't produce any fabric, unfortunately, but that's this. Very, very busy, and I love it. Oh, I got so many comments like, Elise, it's too busy, but I like it. It's all my like favorite fabrics, like in one project, you know, all the little ditzy florals. So if you love your fabrics, go for it. Okay. And the second one I made during the sew along was this version. And you still see the center hole because I didn't obviously didn't fill it in. It's all Atsuko Matsuyama fabrics. She's a Japanese designer, and all these similar fabrics, not these because they're from older collections. Obviously, you can still find similar fabrics in Julie's shop, the Intrepid Thread, which is usually where I tell everyone to go if they want similar fabrics, because she always gets a fresh batch of these new designs from this same designer, and they're so cute. So these are my two original. They're 25 inches, and for the Christmas tree skirt, all the participants can make the 40 or 48 inch. So we have two size options. So much bigger, and then obviously the tree skirt doesn't have a center, but for everyone that got the digital downloads and even the paper pieces, I went ahead and included the center circle in case you decided you want to do a full Dresden instead of skirt with the slit to wrap around the tree trunk, right? Yeah. So you got options. So that one's starting next week. Make sure you join us in the sew along group, because now that the live stream is working in school in the sew along group, that's where I'll be live streaming all the sew along videos. Let's see here. Roberta, hello from North Carolina. Yay! Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Anne. And Hannah says they're both beautiful. Very pretty too. Yeah, I think so. As far as fabrics go, just pick the fabrics you love, and there's always gonna be opinions. Obviously, some folks don't like it, some folks will love it. So, but as long as you love it or you like it, then I say that's totally fine. And I know the first one's really busy because all the small prints, you don't see a definition between the different rounds, right? Versus in the second version, there's more contrast between each round. So you can take that into consideration when you pick your fabrics, obviously. So you can mix different rows of colors or different sizes of print so that they'll kind of show the each row as the expanding Dresden expands and grows. Yes, yes. Hence the name. Let's see. Wait, so I am just missing this out. Nancy, my friend Debbie invited me on a cruise in January from Florida to Panama. Ooh, very, very nice, Nancy. I hope you get to take a lot of photos and videos to share with us all. So, the sew along is starting next week. So make sure you join the sew along group so you can be part of, get access to the videos. The sew along group is free to join. Let's see. Let me share the sew along group link here so you have it. There we go. Copy. And let me share that. So that's where all the live streams will happen for the sew along starting next Tuesday. So if you're not in there, you won't see the videos. Okay. So make sure you come and join us there. And that way you'll get access to the community as well. And everyone's like super friendly. So I don't know what's holding people back from joining. It's not a scary place. Very, very easy to just sign up. You sign up for your own account. It's free 99. And then you just come in and you're part of the community. And let me share what it looks like. Because I know if it's a new platform, some people are a little iffy. They're like, I don't know. But it's really, really cool. Let's see. Screen share. Page. There we go. So this is what the about page looks like for the expanding Dresden so long. Yes, I was very, very creative. I was like, I'm just going to slap this photo in there and we'll call it a day, right? But you can come and join us here. And basically, for you, when you come, it'll ask you to sign up with your account if you don't already have an account on school. For all my EPP Society members, it was easy for them to just join group, bloop, and then you're waitlisted. Because I try to keep like spammers out just in case. But school's been doing a really good job. And then I'll see that there's people waiting to get in and bloop, bloop, bloop. I'll just let you in. All right. And then you're part of the community. And this, see how it says go live here? So I'll be able to live stream all the sew alongs right inside the community. And if there's any questions about the sew along and you have you need some help assembling your pieces, this is the place where you'll be able to ask as we're doing the live sew along round. After the sew along is over, this group will be archived and no one will be able to get in after the sew along. Okay. So before we start and during the sew along is when you should be getting in there. And we want you to get in here so you can start getting to know everyone that's inside the group. And then we have leaderboards. And you get a fun little name for each level that you hit, as you can see over here. And you can also see 30-day leaderboard. We got Sonia's like up top here. And we got Evelyn, Hanne, and Chantal, and Louis. They're leading in the 30-day leaderboards. It's just friendly, competition. Nothing like, if you're not, on the top of the leaderboard, we can't have you. No, no, no. It's just for fun. And you can see everyone here, 7-day, 30-day, all time. And you get points every time you're actively participating in the community. Oh, see, I have membership pending. Let me make sure I'm not like sharing someone's email because that would not be good. So I can go there. That's Anne. And let me go ahead and add her. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't share her email with everyone. There we go. And ta-da! And super easy to get in here. Okay, so make sure you join the sew along group. And in the classroom, you have the link where you can go and purchase the patterns and also a classroom that shows you where to go to access your patterns if you forgot, like, I don't know where the PDF or SVG is. It's also in the classroom. And also how to log in. This is the link to the login page in case you lost that. And then we have Cricut tips. Yes, already, right? And then I had a hard time trying to help Carolyn out because I had to try to work from memory. But now that Wendy's helped out, I can just like open Cricut Design Space and help members out. And then what's so great is that a lot of the members here are also in the EPP Society, and they're very, very knowledgeable about their own knowledge with Cricut Design Space or Silhouette Studio or Brother Scan and Cut. I don't think anyone's using Leonardo, the other cutting machines, right? So this is the group to ask if you get stuck. If you, let's say you got the SVG files and you don't know how to work it, always ask in the group first, and I'm sure someone is using the same machine you have and they'll be able to help you out. So I think community is really helpful for that. And then that way you don't have to sit and wait trying to figure it out yourself. Let's see here. Let's see, did I miss anything? Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, and Roberta says, I'm anxious to get started on my blue snowflakes. Glorious. Let's see here. And let's see. Kim, hello. So glad you made it. Ah, yes. Uh-huh. My shame is over. The flame is back. Whoa! So basically, if you look at the names of some of our members here, let me show you leaderboard. See how they have a little flame after their name? It just means that they've been actively participating in the community for 30 days straight and with like 10 actions a day, which is just like liking someone's post. You can like 10 different posts or like someone's comments. And that way you have the 10 points that you stay, that shows school that you're active, right? And then after 30 days, you get that glorious flame after your name. So we got lots of flamers here. And if you're still new, since we barely started the group, don't worry. As soon as your first 30 days are filled with 10 activities a day, pew, that little flame will appear next to your name automatically. And let's see here. And so we have one more member pending. Yes, I'm not gonna open it up because I don't want to share your email with everyone, whoever this is. So I'll hold on. Let me let you in because it sucks sitting and waiting in a waiting room, right? Approve. Okay, there we go. So one by one, I let members in like that. And also in the classroom, let me go. It says start here. That's always a good point to start, right? Maybe I should make these a little prettier, kind of like boring. Yes. So I've tried to save all the relevant posts here. So we started with like, oh, what fabrics are you gonna use for your expanding Dresden? So I share this under fabric inspiration. You'll be able to see the posts members have shared with their fabric selections. Oh. See, these are what Roberta was talking about, her snowflakes. Look at this. Gorgeous. And everyone was obviously thinking about Frozen. Let it go. We're not going to let it go. And so these are her fabrics that she's shared, and they're gorgeous. Cannot wait to see. And then we have other fabric options here that you can see as well. Sonia's, she's using Tilda. Look how gorgeous. And you can share multiple photos in your post. Super, super easy. Look at that. So gorgeous. I cannot wait to see. So go ahead and check out all the posts in here. And then I also try to share tips and tricks that the members are sharing. Angela shared about maybe you're kind of like iffy about the sparkly bits in the Christmas tree skirt variation. Like, girl, I do not do curves, right? It's like, okay, it's not gonna be that that hard. I'm like, it's not gonna be that easy. No, it's not gonna be that hard. You be shockingly surprised. Watch, you're gonna be very, very surprised. Like, oh, that's not bad at all. I can do those sparkly bits. But I Sonia shared that she got like these really, really cute rhinestone buttons and like snowflake buttons that she's planning on using inside those sparkly bits. Yes, yes, also an option. And I think few of our members actually selected sparkly fabric to put in the sparkles. So I can't wait to see. It's gonna be super exciting. And like Angela shared, like if you don't want to do the sparkly bits, you can just use the the neighboring shape, same one, and then you can skip the sparkly bits altogether. But I think you're gonna want to at least try one or two. First one's always gonna be hardest, right? When we try to learn something new, like the first try is like, oh, I don't know, this kind of looks eh. But then you try it again, a second and third time's always gonna be easier, right? So even if your first try is like, yeah, try it second and third time and then tell me you can't do it. Watch, you watch, you're gonna be like, oh, at least it's so easy. So don't be scared of the sparkly bits and the expanding Dresden Christmas tree skirt variation. It's not bad at all. Actually really easy. Let's see. Oh, where did my mouse go? I thought my mouse was over here, and it's like, oh, I get cross-eyed because I see three monitors of the same thing, and then sometimes I get lost with like, which one am I working on? Ah, so glad your flame is back though, Zaza. Ah, love it. See, good job, Zaza. We knew you could get it back. Yes. Oh yes, I was not shaming you. I was just picking on you a little bit. The salsa has really been really good with keeping her flame, but life happens. All of us lose it one time or another, which is okay. Like, don't stress about it. But it's really annoying because it takes 30 days to get it back. Right? That's the only thing. See, like everyone's congratulating Sasa. Ooh, and Hanne got her flame back too. Hurrah! Huzzah! Yes, love it, love it. Uh oh, Kim, I love that. No flame, no shame, Zaza. That should be like a new rhyme. I love it. Ooh, and Janice said, my flame should be back this week, but I see my grandson tomorrow. Oh, and it won't be back by then. I'll get a lecture. Well, make sure you say hi to him from all of us. Sherry, so glad you can make it. Hooray. Let's see here. See, right? Yes, I love this. I love this kind of thought process and how you think about things. And Hannah's saying trying something new is good for your brain health. Yeah, because we build new neural pathways, right? It's amazing what our brains do. And I just say, trust me, don't like totally like dismiss the sparkly bits in the expanding Dresden Christmas tree skirt variation. And if you're like, Elise, I have like no idea what you're talking about. There's like little sparkly bits. Okay. Hold on. Hello. Doing. See like these little sparkly bits. This show easier here. These are the little sparkly bits that's in the expanding Dresden Christmas tree skirt variation, which is the 40 or 48-inch, not in the original expanding Dresden. And then I got a lot of like emails that people were concerned, like, I don't know if I can make those. I don't know. They look hard. I'm like, no, you're gonna be like shocked at how easy they are. So don't dismiss them yet. At least give it 3 tries. If you give it 3 tries and you're like, I give up, then I won't say anything. But if you give up after 1 try or 2, then I'll be like, one more time. You can do it one more time, right? And the more we do something new that we learn, the easier it gets. Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Ah. Ooh, let's see here. What's going on here? See? Oh yeah, Oliver won't be happy. Tell him I said hello. Janet, I love how Oliver is keeping you like, Grandma, get your flame back. I love that. Yes, see, Roberta is going to give the sparkle a try. At least, I mean, yes, give it a try. It's gonna like make it look so sparkly and pretty. Yes, can't wait to see. Let's see here. So the expanding Dresden So Long starts next week. Don't forget. And all the live streams will happen inside the group. I was just waiting for school to announce like, oh, the live stream's coming. Otherwise, I would have to stream into the group via YouTube, right? But I was like, oh, hope they come like before the So Long starts. And here they are, like just 1 week before we start. I'm so excited. You have no idea. So I'm gonna experiment with it a little bit later today. And Salsa, remember the conversation we had about live stream and like social hours? I'm gonna see if that works. But I think you might be able to host the social hour right inside the school group too, so we don't have to fiddle with Discord anymore. Ah. So I'm learning more about the details after, because they just announced it like 30 minutes, like a little over 30 minutes ago. So I'm like, I need to test it out and see how it works. Let's see. Let's see. And Sasa says, I got some glitter fabric, but I think I might get some silver shiny fabric. Oh, yeah, that would be really nice too. I know I had some like iridescent fabric from like this what was it? Little mermaid project I did like many years ago. Oh, many years ago already. But I'm like thinking, oh, that would be really pretty too. But I'm not sure if the iridescent would show off quite that well. I should try it. Yeah, I'm gonna dig for the fabric. good luck. Wish me luck. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but if I do, I think that'll be something fun too. And let's see, but glitter fabric. Ooh, and glow in the dark fabric. Wouldn't that look cool? Like during daytime, like you get daylight, it'll like charge your Christmas tree skirt, and at night it'll glow. Maybe it'll be a little scary. I don't know. Wait, no. I think that would be pretty cool too. But I don't know how much it would need to charge under like daylight or sunlight for it to actually like glow in the dark. But I thought that was really cool too. Cool idea. And but yes, glitter fabric would definitely be really cute. And Nancy asks, are the sparkly bits applicate? You can EPP or EPP applicate them. There's gonna be two options, right? Oh, Nancy's on to me here. No, yeah, you can definitely EPP like regular, but I'll show you an easier way. Let's see here. Yes, isn't it, Zaza? I think it'd be really, really exciting. Yeah. Cause seeing this little live go live button here. Oh, Saza, are you on school right now? Can you like do me a huge favor? Can you see if you see it as a member, like that you can go live? Let me know. I don't, yeah, because I haven't been able to watch the announcement yet, like the official announcement on how it works. So I'll have to figure it out. Oh, Sirius Black hopped on my lap to say hello to everyone. Oh, meow. Hello, Sirius Black. Let's see. Ooh, Hannah says you can make it look like holes for a light chain. Oh, who was it? Someone that was mentioning using fairy lights inside those areas. I'm like, oh, if you figure it out, I want to know. Oh, ooh. So Sasa said, I have glow in the dark thread and fabric, but it's only certain bits of the fabric that glows. I do have glow in the dark embroidery floss. That would be fun too. Like just embroidering inside the sparkly area. That's a possibility too. Oh, or maybe like glow in the dark puffy paint. You could put like little dots to glow. Have anyone used puffy paint lately? I think last time I used puffy paint was in college. Yes. And I had the same puffy paints with me, like because they were like good puffy paints, right? But then I threw them all out because they started to get hard. But glow in the dark puffy paint would certainly work too. Yeah, that would be super fun. Uh Oh, maybe Shirley. Should we start getting our basting done? Those F pieces look scary, those sharp points. Shirley, no, you don't have to get started at all. We'll like start from the beginning. I'll show you how to baste each piece, how to sew them together, and I'll share my tips for basting order when we get to the bits that have little tails sticking out. Because there's like an optimal way, I think, to where you have your tails facing a certain direction to make them all nest together and overlap so you don't get like all the tails going in one way and like adding a lot of bulk in one seam area or tails that collide with each other. So I try to figure out ways that makes the make sure that the tails all like kind of tuck in nicely over the previous piece and coming piece so that they distribute nicely and they're not just all like bunched up in a big pile in one spot. So you don't need to do anything yet. We're gonna do all the basting together. So do not worry. Yeah. So basically, each week we'll work on one new round. Okay. Uh, right? Nancy says fairy lights would be so cool. Yeah. Right. I don't know how, but yes. And Sasa said, that's not showing up for me on school. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to ask them. Yeah, like, what do we do? What do I do? How do we do? What can we do? It's just exciting to see it. And when it says not showing up for me on school either. Okay. Dang it. Oh, I was like, oh, did Melissa say something? Oh, that was so funny. Yes. I go by Elsie, Elsa, Elisa, Elise. Like I get all the thing. I'll just go, yes. Because I'm assuming everyone talking to me. I had one high school teacher. He would always call me Elisa. I was like, okay, well, because his daughter's name was Elisa. So I'm like, okay. So that's how he always got it confused. I'm like, whatever. Let's see here. Sasa said adding fairy lights is easy, especially the little LED ones. I haven't used puffy paint since the early 90s. But oh my god, puffy paints are so much fun, right? And they glow in the dark, and they usually glow really, really nice. They glow in the dark puffy paints. But don't get like the pink or purple. They don't glow as much. You need to get like the neon green or yellow. They like glow. So, ooh, but then Joanne's here close. I guess Michael's carries puffy paint. I think still Hobby Lobby might have puffy paint, or do they not like have puffy paint anymore? I haven't bought puffy paint in like decades. So yes, but I hope they still have it. I think I bought puffy paint from Michael's back in the day when I was in college. Yes. Oh, I mean, we have to go look at. I don't even know where there's a Michael's around here, but hello, Google Maps, Michael's. Maybe I have to go and check it out to see what they have. But yes, I think puffy paint, yes, fairy lights. I don't know how you do it, Zaza, but yes, I would love to see a demo. Jenny says you're the master at figuring out the basting order, Elise. Oh, well, thank you. It takes trial and error, I'll be honest, but I think it's like kind of figuring out a puzzle, right? It's like a challenge. Like, how do I make these all like fit really nice? So it's a fun challenge, and when it all snaps together, it's like, yes. Although I haven't, put a puzzle together in years, but I think similarities, right? Yes. So make sure you join us inside the school group here, the Expanding Dresden Sew Along right here. This is what you'll see on the cover. And come and join us in here so we can have some fun when the Sew Along starts next week. So every Tuesday, the live stream will be happening inside this Expanding Dresden Sew Along group. So make sure you're in there. And what was I gonna say? I had a thought on my head, like a tip on my tongue, and then it just disappeared. Oh, just make sure you join us in there so you don't miss out on the live streams. And I'll be experimenting with the live streaming and figuring out how it can work for our social hours inside the EPP society. Let's see. Sasa said, "Can you even still get puffy paints? I think you can, right? Are they not a thing anymore? They used to be so much fun. Like you put puffy paint on things. Let's see. Oh, Leslie! So glad you joined us. Hooray! Excited, can't wait. Oh yes, what I was gonna say, each week we'll cover a new round. So obviously next week, week 1, we'll start with the first round here in the Expanding Dresden. Week 2, the second round. Week 3, the third round. Dun dun. That's when we have the first sparkly bits showing up too. And then we have the 4th round, and then for the 48-inch we have the 5th round, and then the 6th round. So if you're making the 40-inch, you'll have one less round than the 48-inch, but obviously you're welcome to stay and for the full ride of all the rounds, because whether you get the PDF templates or SVGs, you get both the 40 and 48-inch papers included. It's only for the pre-cut paper pieces that you would have to select, do I want to make the 40 or the 48, right? But other than that, you'll have access to all the templates and you'll be able to follow along with each round each week. And before you know it, you'll have a tree skirt ready for, Christmas. So I think that's going to be really exciting. And speaking of, and before Christmas, we obviously have another holiday coming up, right? So we have Halloween. And I know I always get questions every year like, Elise, is this like, can you only make these into wreaths or can you make these into like nesting shapes? So let me bring out my samples here. Let's see. Let's do overhead. Oh my God, I'm just so happy that the internet's not freezing on me. Overhead. Here we go. So these are the coffin shapes. So I designed the coffin shape so that they would come together into a perfect wreath here, right? So 14 pieces to make a round wreath. And then we have the center paper pieces too in the shop. So you can make it just a wreath if you want and applique this onto something. Use it with fun Halloween fabrics. Or you can even get the center pieces if you want to make it into full blocks. because you don't want the center to show, right? And then the number one question I get is, oh, for your coffin shapes, or elongated hexagons, whatever you want to call these, can you only turn them into wreaths like that? And I go, no, these are the 2-inch and these are the 4-inch and then 5-inch. Let me just show you with the 4-inch. You can see size difference here too. They get quite bigger, right? Let me show you with the 4-inch here. These nest perfectly together too, so you can put them together into rows. Let me make sure I'm on camera here. So you can have lots of fun with these if you're like hardcore Halloween fans. I'm just waiting for all the little snack-sized candy bags. That's like my favorite part. And go like that. We want a different colors for contrast. So you can either do these, so you have like these nesting, fun Halloween themed coffin shapes, if you're into that, like so. Super fun. And this is an older collection from Art Gallery Fabrics. I think it's about 4 years. I don't know. I'm not even sure. They come out with like Halloween collections every year, so it's super fun. And obviously you can do it like that. So you can keep on nesting and building these out. Or if you want to turn this into a wreath, very, very easy to do so. You just sew together side by side like that. And obviously this one is so big, so it won't fit on my screen here, which is why I can just go around halfway like that. So these have no tails either sticking out. So very, very beginner friendly and easy to put together. And that's why I have the little smaller version here. So you can see, ta-da, you can get a perfect fun little fall wreath. Oh my God, wreath. Can't talk today. Fall wreath. I'm like super pumped and excited that the internet's working. So if I'm a little overly excited today, please bear with me. So that's what you have two options for. So you can make different types of projects with your Halloween themed coffin paper templates. And you can find these in my shop on Etsy for the paper pieces, okay? And so that's one. That's one fun Halloween project that you have. And also one other thing that I have in my shop is a little more difficult. It's the web maker. And this one, I do like the dilly flower edges, right? You don't need to EPP all these curves like standard EPP. So I'm going to flip it over so you actually get to see the back. So this one, I work in rounds as well. So I do the center pieces, the next round, and the next round. I sew the whole round together. And then, ta-da, let me flip it over. So you can see I have the center round. And notice that I don't base the edge seam allowance here because it just gets glued down to the second round. Ta-da! And same here, the edge pieces do not get basted. It gets glue basted to this third round. And then we just come in and just EPP applique with the paper still in. And then once you're done stitching, you can go ahead and remove all the papers and it'll be perfectly stitched down into a super fun, yeah, web maker block. Yay! So this is what you can make too. So this one's a little more advanced, obviously, than this. Takes a little patience, I think, finding that gap between the two papers to EPP applique these. But once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. So these are my two Halloween projects or fallish Halloween projects that I got in the shop. And even for this center, you can go choose to omit it and fussy cut a center piece of fabric, right? So you don't, if you're like looking at these, see how all the points twirl in the center? And it's like how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points are all, meeting in the center. And I don't know if you can see it, but they all twirl in the same direction. But it's still quite a lot of fabric, right? Because it's 12 pieces that meet up in the center. So you feel the bump here. You can't see it here, but I can feel like goes bloomp, bloomp. is like a little bump right there. So obviously that's unavoidable when you have these many points meeting in the center. So if you don't want to do this, you can just do a full um, completed centerpiece as well. So you got lots of options. So this one's a little more difficult. The coffins are definitely much easier. You can find these in sizes from 2 inches tall. So we go by height up to 5 inches, like this one. And this is one with Bari J's fabric that I did. So you can notice a huge difference in size, right? 2 inch to 5 inch. And if you got like a big door, front door, you just want to make a big honking fall type of wreath like this, super possible with these big pieces, and they'll just come together really quick. So if you're a fan of big pieces, yes, the 5 inches are like super fun to play with. Oh, good lord, can I even fit? It's so big. So this is half. So 7 pieces across. See how they are perfect half circle? And then you can make the second half, and then you'll have a big wreath compared to the little one. Oh, you could even go in the center of the big one. Well, hello. Hello. I'm getting ideas here. So you get lots of options for Halloween. And if you're not into Halloween, then just skip it and work on your Christmas projects. Let's see here. Any questions? Oh, let me show my face. Here we are. Any questions at all? Oh yeah, and one more question we got about the expanding Dresden was people were asking me if they could make the original expanding Dresden while we're making the Christmas tree skirt variation. Yes, absolutely. You're more than welcome to join us, as the Christmas tree skirt is, inspired by the original expanding Dresden, which is 25 inches. So you'll have options. You can come and join us and make the original expanding Dresden as well during the sew along. Because the only thing you won't have in the original version is the sparkly bits, obviously. And some of the shapes will be different sizes and slightly different. But overall, it's the same concept. So you'll be able to follow along when I share basting tips as well. So you're more than welcome to join us. And let's see if there's any other question I can remember. Oh, I got so like flustered and frustrated last week by the internet. It's like all the questions went out of my head. But I think those were like the main ones. Can we make the original expanding Dresden? Why, yes, you can. Can we still join the sew along group? Why, yes, you can. What else? And yeah, do we have to make all the rounds? No, I have made all the rounds so that it would be 25 inches. And if you can see, the last round has a finished edge, like it's even, right? But if you want to make a smaller Christmas tree skirt or expanding Dresden, you could even stop at 2 rounds. Well, 1 round wouldn't make sense, then it would not be an expanding Dresden. You could stop at 2 rounds or 3 rounds, and then you would have a smaller project, right? Let me fold that in. So it would be just much smaller project that you could make. So don't feel like you have to make all the rounds. I think with creativity, you get to like experiment, and there's like no wrong or right way. And then with the edges, you still have the pointed edges here. And so if you make 2, you could even make it double-sided. I think I tried to share, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? One of our members in the EPP collective on Facebook, she actually made 2 and made her expanding Dresden double-sided. So you could just flip it one way or the other, and it just looks really awesome. Let's see, any questions at all? I think I'm still on, right? I'm like, get so nervous when like the comments stop or they freeze. I'm like, ooh, I'm frozen again. Let me see. I'm gonna wait and see if there's any questions. Wait, 66 colors? What is Nancy? What is 66 colors? Now you gotta share. I missed something somewhere. I'll just wait to see what I'm missing. So Nancy said 66 colors for 28. Are we talking about puffy paint or now I gotta like Look, does Michael still sell puffy paint? Hello, Google. I think puffy paint's still a thing. Why, yes, yes, they do. Ooh. Oh, even Amazon has puffy paint. Let's see. Nancy, I'm assuming you're talking about puffy paint, right? 66 colors for $28. Wait, I see tulip puffy paint. Hmm. Oh, Nancy says yes. Okay, yeah. Oh, what? I think so it says Walmart carries puffy paint too, but I'm guessing like Michael's would be like the best choice for most variety because that's where I used to pick up puffy paint. Let's see. Puffy paint. It's been so long since I played with puffy paint. Oh, it says, look here. Oh, let me share the screen. Doing. Let's see. Look at that. Puffy paint, puffy paint. So if you're not familiar with puffy paint, this is what it looks like. Like these are what like the tubes I got would look like these. And then you can create like dimensional text and like patterns, like super fun. Let's see. Do they have any glow in the dark? Look. Look, glow in the dark puffy paint. It's $5.99. I'm gonna like look up, see if there's a shop close to me. Oh, Nancy, no issues. Yeah, no problems. It's just me losing track because I'm like busy talking away, and then like I see something 66 colors, and I was like, did I talk about embroidery thread or puffy paint at that point? So I had to back up. But thank you for sharing. But look, so there is glow in the dark puffy paint. Very, very exciting. It's only $5.99. Yes. Oh, I wish they would show a photo where it actually glows in the dark. Uh, so a natural glow in the dark. So they got different colors. Ooh. See? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So folks shared photos. Oh, here we go. See, it does glow. Very cool. So she says it's best glow in the dark for fabrics. Oh, ooh, like that. Ooh. So yeah, so glow in the dark is an option. Let's see if they have glow in the dark embroidery thread. Let's see if anything comes up. Why, yes. Oh, they got the DMC one. Light effects, glow in the dark. I think the fluorescent will be like more glowy, if that makes sense. See? Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you got options. So if you don't want to do shimmery fabric, you can play with puffy paint, glow in the dark embroidery thread. So yes. So Salsa asked a really good question. So for next week, we just need fabrics and papers for round one, ready to go. Yeah. Yes. So then, if you're completely new to like this whole sew along thing, and then you just printed your shapes too, that's totally fine. I'll show you how to cut the templates so that you get the best precision when you cut. So I'll really start you from like the basics, like from the first step, and then we keep on moving on. First, round one is going to be the easiest, obviously. Round one and round two. And round three is when things get a little interesting. But yes, you all you need is your fabric selected, um, and your PDFs printed or SVGs cut for round one. And for all our PDF friends, I'll go over how to cut your PDF templates next week too, if you're new to using PDF templates. So, no step left behind, no EPP left behind, right? Yeah, we're gonna take it, assuming that you don't know anything. But yeah, you want to have your fabric selected at least. And it's good to decide if you're gonna thread based or glue based. I do glue based thing because I just find it easier and quicker. and it's like very meditative, just like glue pasting. Zoop, 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 bloop, 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 zoop, 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 bloop, 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 right? And I enjoy it. But if you don't like glue pasting, you're more than welcome to thread based. But yeah, I'll start with everything from step one next week. So very exciting. Ah, ooh, Sasa has the white metaller glow in the dark thread. Oh, does it glow really well? I wish you could show us. Oh, that would be so cool. I think I have like one floss of this glow in the dark thread. Where it is, I don't know, but yes. I think that would be so fun. Nancy says, "Oh, at least your designs are so clever." Ah, Nancy, thank you. You're so nice. Huh. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. So if you're new to EPP, don't worry. I'm just assuming you don't know anything or much about EPP. So we're gonna start from the beginning. So next week, all you need to have is your fabric selected. It doesn't even have to be for the whole project, right? You just need fabric selected for round one. And for round one, you could even experiment with test fabric, right? Something that you've been having in your stash, or even just use muslin because you want to see how it works. That's totally fine too. So don't feel like, oh, I don't know how to do EPP. I can't do this. You can do it. Anyone can EPP. Like, it's just giving yourself a little grace and patience as you're learning something new, right? Yeah. And then if you don't have sewing needles or thread, Michaels is a good option here in the US. Walmart has sewing thread too. Hobby Lobby, yes. Joann's no more. Online you can find it, but all you really need for next week is your fabric, your template, printed out or cut out, and a glue stick. I really love these Elmer's washable school glue sticks. I know Sasa uses something from Amazon, right? They're Amazon washable glue sticks. I actually got the Amazon kind too, just to try it out because I gotta test it. Let me actually, yes. So you got the Elmer's, and then we have Amazon Basics. Oop, there we go. You can see that, and identical in size, and both have the purple glue. That's the color disappears after it dries. So both work really fine. I've been playing with the Amazon Basics one, and I'm pleasantly very happy with it. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. And it feels the same to me as the Elmer's. So if we did a blind test, I'd be like, oh, it feels like Elmer's, dries like Elmer's. So if you don't have Elmer's, but you have access to Amazon Basics, the washable glue stick. Remember, it can't be the permanent bond. It has to be washable. Then you're totally fine with these two. Uh, yes, Angela says no quilt police, based how you want. So you'll find that everyone in my groups or during our so-longs or just anytime, there's no quilt police whether it comes to fabric choices, color choices, basting options or choices. You're free to do what you're feeling happy with and what's comfortable to you, right? We're not gonna be like, oh, you thread based. We're gonna need to have a little discussion. Or, oh, you glue based? How dare you, right? No. So whichever way you want to baste, we're totally fine as long as it makes you happy. And if we can try to help you out, we will. But I'll be showing all the steps while glue basting. Okay. Let's see. Uh, the white works really well. Which white are you saying? Oh, the thread. Let me go up. Uh, Sasa, which white are you talking about? Oh, okay, yeah. So Sasa says no. No. If I can't get Elmer's, I just use supermarket own brand. Oh, okay. As long as it's washable, okay, it's okay. If in doubt, just test on a scrap of fabric. Oh yeah. To turn off the share screen. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. Face. Okay. Okay, there we are. Um, If you can't access even the purple washable glue, like it's purple, you can get the white one too. And I Salsa's using I'm guessing store brand, just like any store in whatever country you are, as long as it's washable. You just don't want it to be permanent bond, because that's when it's like you're gonna tug on it and then you're gonna pull your hair out because you can't get the paper out because then be stuck to all your fabric. Just make sure it's washable. And even if you buy washable and you're like unsure of the brand, you're like, I don't know, test it on a piece of fabric, like Sasa said, and then let it dry and then just rinse it under water, see if the glue comes out. And if it does, bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to go. Okay? So, washable glue stick is good. And the only reason I really like the school glue stick is because, they're, non-toxic, because kids, they'll lick things, chew on things. It's safe for them. If it's safe for kids, it's safe for quilters. I say, yeah, safe for kids, safe for quilters. Yes. So yeah, any type of washable school glue stick is fine. Oh, okay, good, very good. So, and Hane is thread basting. So if there's anyone that gets stuck with thread basting, she's like a thread basting pro. Hannah will be there in the community too, and then you can see how she based her pieces, and that'll be super helpful too. That's why I think a community is really nice, like the expanding Dresden so along community, because everyone will be able to share inside one area, and it will be more focused. Whereas I had the option of running it in the big Facebook group, but with 55,000 members, and then like I miss a lot of the comments and the posts because it's just such a big group. And number one, that, and number two, because Facebook decides who gets to see what. I don't know how their rules or decisions are, whereas how they figure that out. But sometimes I'll see a post or a comment from someone a week later. That's when Facebook shows me the notification. So and so posted or so and so commented on your post. It's like, but that was like a week ago. What are you telling me now? It's like a little late, right? Whereas in school, it's more intimate, and then it's right there, and it's a smaller, more focused group, so we'll be able to help each other out better, I think. Well, I'm trying out so it's a pop-up group on the school side, right? So we're trying it out, see how it works. And if something that works nice, that will be like the official sew along group that will be convening for each sew along. So it's an experiment. We'll see how it goes. We might love it, we might not, but until we try it, we don't know, right? So there's that. Cross your fingers. Let's see here. Uh well, Sasa, yes, I agree. We do, right? And I think thinking having a younger mindset, saying being open to things and experimenting with things, and maybe sometimes giving the glue stick a little lick to see what does it taste like, That's totally fine. No one's gonna judge, okay? And I'm not judging. I might have given it a lick to see. I don't know. Yes, so you're totally fine with that, you. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so for next week, I'll see you inside the expanding Dresden sew along group. It's gonna be very exciting as we'll be live streaming straight into the group and have so much fun while the sew along is live going on. So at least for 6 weeks, that's what I'm looking at, as we'll be covering each of the rounds in there. So come and join us. Oh, let's see. And Nancy goes, and Wendy's cracking up. See, Sasa always makes me laugh. And I think she speaks the truth. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, and today Sasa has social hours, if you did not know, for all our EPP Society and EPP Club members. Sasa, your social hours are still on today. It's at 4 o'clock Pacific time, which is in 3 hours. And if you're inside the school group, then you'll see it on your calendar in your correct time zone, which is really nice too. I put it in my time zone, and you'll see it in your time zone, which is like magic. Let's see. So Sasa has social hours in 3 hours. You'll get to meet Sasa in person if you join the social hours. She'll crack you up. Oh, thanks, Sasa. I always forget. Like, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the little bell, ding ding ding, so you get notified when I'm live next. I should have like a script, right? But yes, I forget. So thank you, Sasa, for the reminder. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. but inside the school group. So come and join us in there. It's free to join. You just have to create a free account, and there's like no obligation for anything. But it's the best place to follow along during the so long. Even if you think that, oh, I'll just make that later sometime, or I don't have time to make it now. It's always good to get the tips and tricks while the so long is live. I think there's like a different type of energy. So come and join us inside the group, and I'll see you in there next week. All right, bye, friends. And don't forget to join Sasa on social hours today in 3 hours. Like 3 hours. Bye. Ooh, bye. Bye, Shirley. See you next week. Make sure I saw your comment from Facebook.